Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to first start off by introducing my audience. That's my dad, and that's my wife Kendall, and my little girl Kinley. I'd like to talk to y'all today about all of our soldiers risking their lives and some dying for our country. Every day, brave men and women in the United States military die or either get seriously injured or even permanently injured just fighting for our country's freedom. Every day we have soldiers making the ultimate sacrifice to protect our country from terrorists and terrorism. Every single day while each of us are just sitting at home, maybe watching TV or playing with our kids outside, or maybe even complaining about how difficult and hard our lives are. Soldiers are dying so that we can live. And many Americans don't realize just how great America is. And it's because of these soldiers and military in all segments of our armed forces that make this country free and enables the American citizen to really just do what they want. You know, you walk outside, walk inside, you go driving down the road, day or night. So there are countries in this world that don't have this privilege. The citizens of those countries don't have privileges of like Americans do. So just take a second and imagine if you were living in one of the countries in, say, the Middle East right now, with ISIS literally right in your backyard. So if a terrorist group like ISIS or another terrorist group knew you were there and knew you were American, they would probably try to kill you, more likely than not. Fortunately, we have the best military in the entire world, and our soldiers protect us around the clock, day in and day out, for 365 days a year. And this is protection against ISIS and actually other countries and also other terrorist groups. There are also many different stories of soldiers saving others' lives that aren't American. For example, take for Iraq or Afghanistan. Soldiers and military officers are fighting back terrorist groups and terrorism so that Iraqi natives and Afghani natives can live a life without terror, and hopefully live in a peaceful environment. Just fighting the war on terrorism, wartime military deaths have risen to about 7,000. So we should all remember and thank our fallen heroes with eternal respect and gratitude, because America is protected by men and women risking their lives every single day, and some even dying to protect our country. I'd like to give an example of a soldier's mother being interviewed shortly after her son was killed in Afghanistan, and this was about 17 months ago. Kelly Skalberg was the mother of Sergeant Jamie Skalberg. Jamie was a father and a husband, a caring man who just love protecting America and protecting American citizens and fighting for his country. Kelly says that Jamie is their family hero and that he died just doing what he loved to do, which was protecting America. Kelly is very thankful of her son's service and is proud to call Jamie her son. She says that most people would tell you after losing a son in the military, it would be the worst thing to do, which is to join the military. However, she says that joining the army was the best thing for Jamie, and that her and her husband find comfort in knowing that he was doing what he loved and that he was fighting for our country. So before I conclude this presentation, just think about how thousands of soldiers die protecting your country, your freedom, your rights as an American citizen of the United States. Think about how lucky you are to live in a free country and not live in a country with terrorism in it and people in the countries just, praying to stay alive and thankful for each day. So I would just love to thank all of our fallen soldiers of America. I'd like to thank all of the veterans that have served our country, and also thank all of our current enlisted soldiers of our military. They play a very important role in keeping our freedom and protecting each and every one of us as American citizens. And I think that a lot of American citizens don't realize, how grateful you should be because they protect you every day. So anyway, this concludes my presentation. So thank you for watching.